It's easy to get overwhelmed with shopping for holiday gifts this time of year. That's why we brought in our tech expert, Ryan Eldridge from Nerds on Call, with ways to organize your gifting. What are your ideas, Ryan?
Well, if you've got a lot of family and you're buying a lot of stuff, or if you're sharing gift lists with other people, it can be a real hassle, especially if people are getting the same gift over and over again because they go, oh, that camera's perfect for Stephanie. I got to make sure I get her that one. And then you end up with 3 of them. It might be just a little too much. So here's some ways to organize. One, this is called Santa's Bag, and this is for iOS. The cool part about this is not only can you set up a list of what everybody's going to want, but you can set a budget for it. So that way you can see how far along the budget you are. You can decide whether or not you're going to split the gifts with other people, so you can see how much you're paying and how much somebody else is paying. You can plan, so that way if you're going to go to a specific store like Target, you can get everything at Target all at once rather than, going back multiple times to the same store for different gifts. So it's just kind of a cool way to manage your gift list. Also, if you don't have an iOS device, this one is called Christmas Gift List, and you can get this at the Android store. It does roughly the same thing, but this is kind of cool. It's got a part in there where if you hide your gifts in a closet and you forget where you put them, you can put it in there, and also gives you room on every single item that you put in there, a little notes field, so you can put colors and sizes, so you can kind of keep track a little more about what size your niece wears or something like that.
It's possible to lose Christmas gifts. I remember growing up, like March, my mom would go, oh, here's a Christmas gift that I mean, no wonder Santa didn't bring anything at Christmas.
Yeah, when I was a kid, we were so sneaky. My parents had an item in multiple locations. We knew the trunk of the car, the attic, and the top of the closet, but sometimes they'd hide it in places, and I know if I went back to my childhood home, I'd still be able to find Christmas gifts.
Oh, I bet. Okay.
So keeping organized is really tough because if you're sharing the same list with multiple family members, you never know what they're buying. And so here's kind of a cool way to do it. Just go to Google Sheets. You just need a Gmail account. You create a spreadsheet and put everybody's name on a different tab and then put their list there. The cool part is you can share this spreadsheet with anyone else with a Gmail account, and they can update it in real time. So if they buy something at a store or if they buy it online, they can just cross it off and nobody's doing duplicate buying. But if spreadsheets make you break out in hives and you don't want to mess with it, here, use a registry service. This is called myregistry.com. And what this does is it links up with other registry services like Target and Amazon and Cost Plus World Market. And it'll link up with all those registry services, put it all in one place, and then as people buy things, it'll update the list dynamically. It's also got an app, so you can use a barcode scanner and scan things in a terrestrial store, like a regular brick-and-mortar store, and that way it'll update the list automatically, and nobody ends up with the same pair of socks on Christmas Day.
Ryan Eldridge, our tech expert from Nerds on Call, thanks so much for these tips.
You're welcome.
For a link to his website, you can log on to our website, kptv.com/moretv.